Yo guys, Marty here with another video. So, farming in Medieval Dynasty. This is not explained great. This is quite hard to get on top of because there's a lot of parts to it and you don't want to make mistakes because, you know, it's quite costly when you waste your gold early on. So, I'm going to explain it here. I'm going to give you everything you need to know from what tools you need, the best farms to start, how to farm, and how to scale that up to a farm that can feed your villagers, you can get livestock, the works. Right, let's get into it. Let's not waste any time. So, first things first, you're going to need a hoe. This is the main tool you need. If you choose to harvest cereals, then you are also going to need a scythe. But let's not go into that now. Get a hoe, find a piece of land that you want to farm on. And now, real simple, open up the tooltip, go to buildings, farming, and field. There's a little plot that looks like a little stick. This is how you make a field. You can make a small field or you can make a huge field for loads of villagers to work on. But this is the one you use every time. And then just set out a piece of land, drag how big you want the farm to be. 1 square is 1 farm, so it will take 1 seed, 1 manure to fertilize it. But that's how you build the farm. Now, once you've built out your farm path, so your plan, you'll have little sticks all around it. This indicates that your farm is here, not that your farm is ready. So the first thing you need to do is you need to use your hoe and dig into every piece of ground. So you've got grass, you've got stones, mud. You need to plow all of those fields to create the farm. Once you've created all those plowed pieces of land, the sticks will disappear and the farm is ready to be worked. Step 2, you need to fertilize the farm. Now, you won't have any animals if you're stood here learning how to farm, you won't have got to animals. So you need to go buy fertilizer. Now, the main guy, if you're starting out, I assume you're near the first village. So you need to go back to that first village where you start the game and you need to buy from the guy with all the animals. There's a guy who's got a load of cows. He will sell you fertilizer. It's not cheap and it does weigh you down at first. Once you have the fertilizer, it's 1 fertilizer per square of land. So go back, fertilize all your fields. To fertilize the fields, you will need a bag. Now, this isn't a bucket, this is a bag. To make this, you just need 3 leather. So if you've killed a boar, you're done, you're set. If not, you can buy one in the local towns. So equip your bag, select fertilizer, and off you go. Put fertilizer in every single plot of land. Now, don't forget, once you've fertilized the field, you do have to hoe it again. I know, tedious, but this is the medieval times. Nothing simple. You don't have a tractor. Step 3, plant the crops. Get the bag. Instead of going to fertilizer, go to the crop you need. Make sure it's the season that you need to plant the crop. It will only let you select the crops that are plantable in that season. There's 4 guides online. I won't go into it here. But yeah, just get a crop for that season and plant it in every single plot. It will take 2 rotations of seasons for that crop to be ready to harvest. Step 4, profit. No, really. You go harvest the crops. You go sell them. It really is that simple. And then you will have leveled up from each step of this, so you'll be able to upgrade to new things. You will get the seeds back from the harvesting and you can sell them for a ton of money, or you can, work them into making food for your villagers if you've got that far. As you probably guessed, if you do have villagers, assign them to these different tasks and they will manage your farms and you don't have to do all this boring manual labor. Another sneaky tip, if you want to level this fast and you want to just be a bit cheeky and make a bit of money, you can go and harvest the farms of the villagers in other towns, the main towns, while they're asleep. If you think the first town has those massive fields behind it, if you get a scythe, you want to go cut down all that food. Win-win, get the food, get the experience. But good luck looking those poor farmers in the eyes the next day. I can't. Now, once you've leveled up your farming from doing all this for a while, you will unlock animal buildings. You build animal buildings, you assign a worker to that building and they will manage the animals. These are the different types of animals in the game, and each one produces a different good that can be used or sold. The chicken and the goose both give eggs. The chicken also gives feathers. The sheep gives wool. The goat and the cows give milk. And the pigs, they give manure, which can be sold or used to refertilize your fields. Now, I don't want to go into all the details about the animals. They've all got different prices. They've all got different locations where they're purchased. And there's a different technicalities to all of them. These things are changing as the game's in alpha, and they are still working on the breeding and the management of these animals. So I don't want to go into too much depth in this video. It will be online, and the thing about websites, they can change and update them. This video could get quickly outdated. Now, hopefully I've given you enough information to not make farming seem so confusing, complex, or hard to get into. It really is as simple as get a hoe, make a small field, and get started. You will learn, you will get money, you will get produce, you'll get experience, and you will work your way up to the animals. So hopefully that's everything you need, guys. Drop a comment if you have any more questions. If this has been helpful, I am making more videos simplifying all the other systems in the game. So if you want to drop a subscribe, that would help me out a ton. I also stream this game evenings from 7 PM on Twitch, so I'd love it if you came by. Thanks a lot, guys. I'll see you in the next one.